Welcome to the 2019 Paris Air Show in Le Bourget, where magniX for the first time is debuting our propulsion systems. We're an electric propulsion company focusing on commercial aviation, and this week we're debuting our motors. This is the Magni 250, producing 280 kilowatts, 375 horsepower at 1900 RPM. Driving that motor is our Magni Drive, which is an aerospace-grade multi-use inverter that allows control of the motors and conversion of power from the batteries to the motors. Phenomenal piece of equipment. The Magni 500 is our 560 kilowatt, 750 horsepower propulsion system. This thing will drive aircraft like the Cessna Caravan, the Beaver, or the King Air. A phenomenal piece of equipment. If you take a look at what we have here, these are sample routes that are 500 miles or less, where we believe electric aviation is going in the next few years. By the end of 2021, where the magniX propulsion systems will be certified, we'll be able to put them on aircraft and begin these types of routes in 2022. This will completely change how we define middle mile aviation, flights between 50 miles to 1,000 miles. At 60 to 80% less cost per flight hour, we'll be able to do routes and do services that today are simply inconceivable. Package deliveries, same day, movement of people, redefining what a suburb means to a large metropolitan area. So again, 375 horsepower. We're going to be putting that on the Eviation Alice that we'll see here in a few minutes. 3 of these things will propel 9 people 650 miles. The Magni Drive that puts it all together, and the Magni 500 at 750 horsepower that will take almost all current middle mile aircraft to 100 to 200 miles in range. Now join me as we go see the Eviation Chalet to look at the Alice aircraft, where we're propelling it with 3 of the Magni 250 motors, 375 horsepower each. Follow me. Here we are standing in front of the amazing Eviation Alice aircraft, the first all-electric by design commuter passenger aircraft. This plane will take 9 passengers 650 miles, powered by batteries alone. The cool thing about it is that the magniX motors are the ones propelling it. 3 Magni 250 motors, each producing 280 kilowatts or 375 horsepower, are on that motor. 1 on each wingtip and 1 in the tail. It's an amazing piece of engineering and electric power, the future of aviation, the 3rd generation of flight.